I need this to go well so I can go back to bossing. I hate 60% scrolls, I really do. So many hours of farming just for the scroll to fail. Tragic. After this boss, I need to scroll something for damage. This fight is so slow. Not only is my damage low, which is increasing the difficulty of this fight, my HP bar is also low on top of that. As long as I dodge the ball of lightning, I should be good. He's standing a little too close to the rope I'm using to dodge. Oh sh**. I don't know what in the world I'm doing standing this far from both of the ropes. I put myself in a horrible situation. I'm on a journey in Maple to take out all the area bosses at the lowest level possible as well as the lowest HP possible. Here are all the bosses I've taken out so far. At this moment, I need more HP once again. Zombie Mushmom took me out in just one hit last time. And I'm pretty sure Zeno, as well as every other boss after Zombie Mushmom, will do the exact same thing. So I guess it's time to level up some more. That's what I should be doing. But I'm going to the Omega sector. We're here for the alien, Zeno. It's the same level as Zombie Mushmom, but slightly less HP. So it might hit for less than 2000, but no more than 1800 damage. At least that's what I'm assuming. We'll find out soon enough. The boss is not here, so gotta CC. We got him. I saw a bowman lurking around this area, so I need to do this quickly. This challenge is starting to turn into a DPS check as well. I'm finding myself in situations where I'm trying to take out these bosses before someone appears. This fight is extremely easy. It's just like the Snow Witch fight. Stand back and let it fly. Considering these bosses get stronger at like 30% HP, my intrusive thoughts are telling me to inch a little bit closer to see what his attacks are like. I fought that thought off until Zeno's HP got down to around 5000. I inch closer to see what he does, and as soon as I see that antenna go up, I'm like, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. He's trying to call the mothership for reinforcements. Nice try, buddy. That was a jump scare. But he's down. Easy peasy. The next boss on here is the Bamboo Warrior. I don't know how to feel about this boss. This could go poorly or go well. I smell a one-hit KO coming though, but let's give it a try. If it's not there, then I'll leave and get some more levels. The boss is in Mushroom Shrine, I think. Oh, and one more thing. Actually, I'm not gonna do that to you. You can keep it secret, right? I knew you could. Ooh, I know that hurts. But we have to go to the next boss. This is another boss I haven't done before. I didn't know of its existence before this challenge. I think it's this map, based off of my memory from when I looked it up. I don't know what the map title says on the screen, but I'm gonna assume it's supposed to be here on this map. Well, it's not here right now, so you know the drill. That took longer than expected, but I finally found the boss. You love to see it. The damage it's dealing is surprisingly low, considering at least what the previous bosses were doing. Why on earth am I missing? I'm surprised to see misses on this boss. Missing at level 66? That's crazy. Back when I fought Mano, okay, I understand that I had low dex and accuracy because I was just a low level back then. But I have 304 total dex and I'm only 2 levels lower than this boss. And I'm missing very often. This is slowing me down quite a bit. Halfway through, I thought to myself, this boss is gonna power up at 30% HP and knock out my archer, isn't he? But he didn't. I love that for myself. He got a new move that pushes, but it's not dealing a lot of damage. It's just slightly annoying. But the fight? Too easy. That fight took almost 20 minutes, and no interruptions from people. Let's keep it rolling. The nine-tailed fox, we move. I did this boss quite frequently in GMS. Let's see if Artale changed anything for this boss. It basically has 1 million HP. This boss is gonna feel like a damage check, I just feel it based on how much damage I've been dealing. Doesn't this boss also cast darkness, or am I misremembering things? I hope it doesn't do that in Artale. If it starts doing that, I'm out of there. I don't have any all cure potions. If I can't find this boss, it might be doomed right now. The timer for this boss is around 3 to 9 hours. It's a long spawn time and I have a feeling I'm not even prepared for this. I'm gonna do this boss and try it out if no one else is in this area. Let me change channels a couple times and see what's going on in this area. You know what? Just kidding. After changing channels once, I already saw other people surfing. This boss is not happening right now. Not when my disadvantage is this huge. So skipping that boss, what's the next one? Roon ? The spawn timer is what? Around 2 hours? Just requires a little bit of traveling on my part. It's in Mulung. Would you look at that? 0 channel surfing needed. So, this boss got me. I didn't fully heal, so that's on me. I wasn't expecting that ball of lightning to hit me for 1,700. But at least it's dodgeable, so long as I stand by the rope. Let me just walk back to this boss. Hopefully no one comes in and finishes the job. Bruh. You gotta be kidding me. Why are you standing right there? I'm glad that touch damage wasn't too bad. The coast is clear. No one is here. Let me take this boss out. You know what? Let me use this slope to dodge. That rope to the left is a little bit too far for my liking. It was too good to be true. This is a chill interaction though. At first I thought this was gonna go downhill because we both aren't speaking the same language. They asked if I'm looking for just 20% contribution so I can get drops, which for me that defeats the purpose of what I'm doing. But I appreciate the fact that they asked. I tried to explain to them why I wanted to solo the boss. Somebody needs to give me a handbook on how to play. I don't know what the plan was here jumping off like that. I'm at full HP and I got hit for 1,857 damage from the lightning ball I was dodging earlier. And down goes my archer. Too busy trying to dodge, attack, and reply at the same time. Considering how much that lightning ball does, there's zero margin for error. At this rate, if you see someone come into my channel and I'm fighting a boss, just consider my archer dead. The boss is 100% doable, I'm just not focused. If I'm able to focus on this boss, I think I would have done it barring any power-ups from Roon. The electric ball, up until that point, was hitting me for 1,700. I didn't know it could go over 1,800 damage. Since I know what channel this is and what time the boss went down, I'll come back here and see if I can do this later. I'm back and Roon is here. The ropes and ladders are putting in work in this game. If I'm not using this rope to dodge that ball or this little slope on the map, it's so over. Basically, if I'm not in the right position, then I'm cooked if the RNG rolls high and I get hit with 1,857 damage. That's a mistake. Bad positioning on my part. No one showed up, which is nice, but it gave me the chance to realize this boss is being so stingy with his positioning. It's consistently in a bad spot for me. I gave this 3 tries before I realized this is just silly. I'm about 15 minutes in and got his HP down to 80%. I'm actually gonna come back later. After deciding that, I sat in Mulung for about 5 minutes or so, and I thought to myself, hold on a second. Coming here at a later level defeats the whole purpose of this challenge. I can't just quit now because the boss one-shots me. I just have to be not a scrub and get good. So I'm going back and I'm facing Roon again. I just need to lock in. This position is dumpster juice. I'm tired of these close calls. I'm putting my shoes in sports mode so I can run faster. I had too much dip on my chip. I tried to get in an extra hit when I should have just ran to the rope. I'm back and the game is acting funky and freezing. It's crazy because when the game freezes like that, you can still get hit. It's really some cheese. Come on, man, that's too easy. It took some skill and quite a few L's, but Roon is down. I'm so glad this man didn't have a power-up mid-fight. Then it would have been GG's. Ladder story. If there's a ladder, your HP does not matter. Now that I pulled that off, I thought about a couple of bosses that I skipped over. I think some of them have a ladder or a platform that I could use. I think. Master Dummy and Rurumo are doable, but there's going to be some strategy involved. There's some ladders on the Master Dummy map, so that's easy. However, for Rurumo, the map is flat, but there are books and stairs that I think I can use to my advantage. If I plan on taking on Master Dummy, I need more attack power, which means scrolls, which means new location. I'm looking for glove for attack scrolls, by the way, in case you're wondering, what in the world is he doing back here in Omega Sector? I was thinking about something between the 2 Roon runs that I just did. I need to find a way to speed up these runs. I feel like when people change channels into my channel, they look at 2 things: my damage and how slow the HP is going down. And then they're like, yeah, let me go ahead and snatch this man's chain. I can take this boss, or I can join in for some drops. I need to be faster so I can deter people from joining in and invalidating the boss run for me. If I level, I have a plan on how to lower my HP for these 2 bosses I plan on going back to: Master Dummy and Rurumo. But for now, I'm gonna see if I can get some sort of upgrade. Whatever I get, I'm scrolling. I wanted to get a complete set of 7 weapon scrolls and 5 glove scrolls, but you know, RNG. So no matter what, either I hit my scroll count of 7 crossbow 60s and 5 glove for attack 60% scrolls, or I hit level 68 and I scroll with whatever I got. I picked level 68 because that's the highest level I can get to where I can still lower my HP. I'll be back when I hit level 68 or if I get enough scrolls. Shout out to the person who said to come here. This has to be some type of bias or coincidence, but hey, it's working. Just hit level 68, scrolling time. I'm scrolling the crossbow and gloves. I have 5 crossbow 60s and 5 glove attack 60s. Hopefully, this goes well. Let's see. I hate scrolling. It's fun until you actually have to do it. Never goes well. Of course, I get exactly 60% on the gloves and the crossbow. 3 out of 5 for both. Couldn't even get above average. You know what? It could have been worse, so I'll take it. Back to bossing. Let's find out if this revenge tour is going to be successful or not. First order of business, Master Dummy. I'm close to him since I'm already in Aqua Road. He hits for less damage out of the bosses I'm rematching. But first, let me explain what I meant when I said lower my HP. So leveling twice, I went from 1819 HP to 1867 HP. My hat and glasses give around 50 HP, so if I take those 2 things off, I should be back at 1817 HP. Now let's see if I can dodge these boss attacks and do these bosses. Found the dummy. How many attacks does this boss have? I haven't seen the log attack yet. Well, that log came super fast. Master Dummy got me. I wonder who the real dummy is here. I got distracted. Let's try that again. See, it's possible to do. Cut. Why even bother showing the rest of this clip? Spoiler alert, I didn't finish the boss. I'll show you a few pictures to show you how this fight ended. Way too many people are hunting this boss. I found another one, but it turned into a whole mess where I ran into the Bowmaster again. Shout out to him for not immediately jumping in. You're gonna have to believe me when I say the boss is possible to do at 1817 HP. I think it's highly unlikely that I'm gonna be able to face the boss one-on-one for 15 minutes without somebody just showing up. This isn't a Roon situation where I can keep running back and forth until I take out the boss. Actually, to prove the dodging point, I'm gonna go for the stronger of these 2 bosses and try out the dodging thing again. Hopefully, the much less popular. Found one and I didn't have to CC. It's get back time. These stairs are gonna be my best friend right now. I'd like to see this boss hit me from up here. Gotta use my environment to my advantage. L plus ratio plus rip bozo. Goofy. That get back was sweet. Got my revenge from back when my archer was farming here at level 40. Not gonna lie, I cheesed that fight super hard with the stairs. But having higher terrain always prevails. A couple close calls with the black orb, but not one death. The scrolling of my gloves and crossbow 1000% helped. That fight was way faster. You can definitely do this at an earlier level if you just use the stairs. I don't know why I didn't think of that last time I fought him. The other bosses that I need to go back to don't have the same luxuries. Well, besides Master Dummy. But I'm not going back there right now. I don't know when I'll be back there. Overcrowded and congested. You know what? Actually, I think Riche can be done too. Matter of fact, he's next. Riche. Richie Rich. It's your turn. I can't lure him to the edge. I guess it wasn't his turn. This man just hit me for 1,866 damage. With my glasses and hat, I'm at 1,867. I'm going back. Are you for real? I hate when bosses do this, man. False sense of hope and security. I got hit for slightly higher this time. One more try. This walk is too far for this back and forth parade. GG, bro, GG. Someone came in and cleaned up. I couldn't find another Riche after this. Back to the grind. Whew. Finally hit level 70. So that means job advancement time. And to do that, we gotta go to El Nath. But with a new level, that also means more HP. And now that I'm at 1,909 HP, since I'm already gonna be in El Nath, I might as well pay Riche another visit. I didn't see that man hit for 1,900 damage yet. So once and for all, it's time for revenge. I'm putting this to bed. I'm gonna cut in here real quick just to say this. I don't know what I was thinking before this fight. I came here and forgot that in El Nath, you take environmental damage every 5 to 10 seconds. I don't know how long the time is, but every 5 seconds or so, my archer's HP would drop from 1,909 to 1,889. And because of that, I was spamming that potion button like crazy. Usually, I don't care too much about this weather effect unless I'm doing the third job advancement test where I'm just standing in one spot. But in this specific situation, this is the slimmest of margins. I can barely afford this. When Riche hits my archer, I'm left at 30 HP or so. That's before the weather damage kicks in. This weather damage can put Jonquil out of commission real fast. I don't want the cold to be the reason why Riche gets me again, because that would be terrible. You would have laughed at me. I should have went to the shop and bought one of those potions that prevent you from getting cold. I can dust my hands off with that one. He's done and I can check him off. Now back to job advancing. To start, you have to go to Renee and El Nath. She tells me to go to Athena Pierce since I've gotten stronger. She wants me to get the necklace of strength from Athena. To get this necklace, you have to defeat her clone and get the black charm it drops. This clone is located in the Dimension Portal. For archers, this portal is located in Sleepywood, specifically on the map Sleepy Dungeon 5. Once you defeat her clone, you go back to her and get the necklace. Now, back to Renee and El Nath. After going back to Renee, she tells me to get the Necklace of Wisdom. This necklace is given to you after taking the test via the Holy Stone. This test requires just 1 dark crystal. To get that, you need 10 dark crystal ores. Then you find a refiner to get the crystal refined. And then you're good to go. There's a refiner in the El Nath market. After getting the crystal, you're ready to take on the test. The test instructor is located on a hidden street. To get to this map, you gotta go to a map named Sharp Cliff 2. When you get to Sharp Cliff 2, go up to the top and you'll see a wooden door at the top right. Go inside and you're there. For this test, I'm gonna see if I can do this without looking up the answers. But I'm putting a slight twist on it to make things a little more interesting. We're doing this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. If you don't know how the game goes, this is how it works. You get a series of multiple choice questions and you have to answer them correctly. You progress higher up the ladder of questions with each correct answer until you get to the very last question. If you get that question right, you get the entire jackpot, $1 million. If you answer just one of the questions wrong, the game is over. You're done. During the game, you have 3 lifelines or methods of assistance that you can use if you get stuck on a question. Ask the audience, phone a friend, and 50-50. For me, I'm going to have the option to choose one of these methods of assistance. Let me run over these lifelines and how they work. Ask the audience, but in this case, ask the Discord, for me, is simple. I'll ask a random Discord server and poll them to see what they think the answer is. Second, we have phone a friend. In this situation, I'll call up a friend that I think can help me. The phone call lasts only 30 seconds. Lastly, we have 50-50. In this scenario, if selected, half of the answer choices will be eliminated. To do this, I'll ask someone to look at the answer guide and tell them to eliminate half of the multiple choice options. Hopefully that all makes sense. We're at the NPC for this test. Let me see if I can get this set up properly. 1 second. You know, I really hope I didn't mess anything up with my recording settings trying to set this whole thing up. That would be so tragic if I came back and saw that my audio wasn't recording. I think I'm good though, I think I'm good. Let's run it. Just watch, these questions are going to be super easy and none of these lifelines are going to be used. Question 1. Which of the following jobs rely the most on dex? Warrior, Archer, Magician, or Rogue? That's simple. Archer. Light work. Come on, man. Question 2. Which of the following monsters cannot be found on Maple Island? Green mushroom, snail, blue snail, orange mushroom. That has to be green mushroom. There is no way it's not. Green mushrooms are just busted. For it to be on Maple Island, that'd be crazy. It'd be way too strong. I would know about that one though. Question 3. Which continent is the toy factory located on? Mulong, Victoria Island, Leafray. This is actually a little too easy. This test seems super suspicious. This is so sus. This is suspect. Ludi. Anyways. Question 4. Which of the following is not a town that constitutes Victoria Island? Amherst, Lith Harbor, Sleepywood, Perion. You can't be serious right now. What is this? What is this? What is going on here? A for Amherst. Question 5. What color are... Oh man. They might have gotten me. This is a crazy question to throw in at the end. What color are Athena Pierce's eyes? How are they gonna do this even on the last question? Blue, yellow, green, purple. Wow. Archer? And I associate green with archery? I guess that's why I would think green. It's gotta be green. I haven't looked at her that hard. I know it looks like I just fought the clone too, like I know it looks bad. There was a break between the two recordings. I just had to explain that to you to make myself look less bad because this is a bad look right now. I can see her right now, like if I close my eyes I can see her. Her bow is blue, I know that. But her eyes right now, it's a blank. Like I don't know what it is. But it has to be green though, right? It has to be. But wait. I have these lifelines for a reason. This is the exact situation that I would need these lifelines in. I'm phoning somebody. I'm calling somebody up. This person has played Maple, but I'm not entirely sure if she knows what color Athena Pierce's eyes are.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Go ahead, you first.
Oh, no, how can I help you?
So I have a question for you, and this is something I'm not actually sure about. You know Athena Pierce from MapleStory, right?
Yes.
What's the color of her eyes? Blue, yellow, green, or purple?
Green.
Green? Oh, okay. I thought the same thing. You think it's green?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. W phone a friend. You saw how quickly she answered that question? She was locked in. She answered that question so fast you probably think this is scripted. Maybe the question was as easy as it seems and I just overthought it. I had my doubts in my mind that it may have been yellow. You know, overthinking it. Since the entire quiz just felt like a whole walk in the park, I just had to double check with somebody just to make sure. Hold up. If this mess is not green, this whole video series is over. This is the last episode. Considering how long it took me to get those 10 dark crystal ores, I'm not doing that again. But I'm going green. Final answer. Wow. That's the easiest third job advancement test I've taken. Hands down. Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. Let's see what I'm working with here. How much HP am I gonna get from advancing? That's the real question. Forget the skills. I know you lying. Somebody here is lying. I got 0 HP off advancing? Did I even advance? Tune in next time to see what bosses I rematch with my newfound power and skills. If you like this episode, don't forget to like this video to support the channel, subscribe if you haven't, thank you for watching, and do me a favor and have a good day for me.